Good evening, crafting friends. I'm Dorene Decibus from It Begins with Ink and Paper, and welcome to a pre-recorded version of Fun Fold Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and as I've said in previous videos, I'm on a medical leave for back surgery, and so I have pre-recorded a few Fun Fold Fridays to get me through this month so I can start my recovery period. So tonight I am making a Z-fold card with the Country Flowers stamp set. It's a little twist on a Z-fold card. It's still a Z-fold, but it's a very small Z-fold, and you'll see what I mean, how we're going to cut the cardstock. So we're going to be using the Country Flowers bundle, and we will be using the dies and the stamps. So we'll be using this die, and we'll be using this die to cut out the flowers, and we'll be using the stamps for the greeting and the stamps for the flower. So this is what our card looks like. It opens up like this from the label, and you can see that the Z is not a pronounced even Z. It is a short-sided Z, I guess I'll say. So what do we need for materials? Again, these will be posted in the description on my YouTube channel. I won't have a chance until afterwards to post the dimensions in my Facebook page, but it will be in my YouTube channel, and you'll be clicking on that link to watch the video tonight. So I have a piece of basic black cardstock that's measured 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's a little bit smaller, and we need that for this type of Z-fold. And I also have a piece of black that measures 3 by 3. And then I'm using 3 different designs of the, actually 4 different designs of the Country Lace Designer Series paper. So I need a scrap of 2 of the designs to do some stamping and some die cutting on. Piece that measures, this piece here that measures 4 by 5 1/4, and a piece that measures 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. I need a piece that measures 2 1/2 by 5 1/2, and then I need the same size of petal pink cardstock that measures 2 1/2 by 5 1/4. So that's all we need for cardstock. So let's do the stamping first. For I'm going to be, let me just grab a sheet of paper because I'm going to be stamping off of my paper. So I'm going to start with my inside piece of Designer Series paper. So let me just move this out of the way. But remember, I stamped cat corner and then added my greeting on the inside. And I'm using Memento Black ink tonight. So let me just ink up the floral image, and I am going to stamp it up here in the first corner, and then I'm going to stamp it down here to the left in the last corner. Just get it nice and inked up. There we go. And then in between, we are going to stamp the Sending Love. So right there in the middle. And then on this piece, I'm going to be stamping the flowers. And this is the piece that we're going to die cut. So what we're doing is we're actually going to be using the background paper to color in the flower. There you go. So let me cover my ink. And then we're going to use this piece of blue to color out to cut out the pail. And through the magic of TV, it is already done. So what I'm going to do is to take just a little bit of adhesive. I'm going to use liquid glue this time. And I am going to put just a tad at the top of the flower pot to add the flowers to. And I'm just going to position this on until I like it. And just want to make sure I don't have a lot of glue coming out the back. And then what I'm going to do while I have this here, just make sure I didn't move that. No, perfect. I'm going to take some dimensionals, and I'm just looking for where they are on my desk. I just had them, and here they are. And I'm going to add some dimension to the back of this flower pot with the flowers in it. I am just having so much fun with the Country Woods Suite collection. It includes the country floral stamp set that we're using, Country Flowers, and it also includes the country birdhouse. So I'm just going to set that up here for right now, and because we're not going to need that. And the other part, I'm just going to finish this front panel. So I'm going to add my piece of Country Lace Designer Series paper onto the piece of basic black cardstock. This is going to make that front element. And then I am going to add the flowers, and we're going to add a little bit of bling too, if I can find what I'm looking for. Right here on my desk. Okay, got them all off. And I'm just going to center that onto the panel, and that's going to be the front of our card. So let me just set that aside for right now. And we're going to need our piece of black because we're going to do some scoring. So let me just get the stamps out of the way, and I'll get my scoring tool out. Z-folds are quick and easy to make. They're fun, and they do add a lot of interest to your card. So it's definitely something, if you haven't tried it yet, that you're going to want to try. All right, let me grab this. So we are going to be scoring at 1 1/4 and 4 inches. So 1 1/4 and 4 inches. Remember, I will be putting all of this into the comments or the description on my YouTube channel. All right, so I am going to fold these. What I want you to notice right away when I fold this is because we cut that 1/4 inch off, you have a little extra cardstock here. It's not going to come together. This piece is going to be folded in, or to the other way, so we have a mountain fold and a valley fold. This piece is going to go inside our card. Notice that we're not using any of the basic white, basic vanilla, but we are using the basic beige designer series paper. So there we go for that. On our front of our card, I think did I fold that? No. Okay. So on the front of our card, in this space, we are going to add our petal pink cardstock. Now, I do have to mention that I did not come up with this design. I'm using some of my online stamping retreats that I've gone to recently, and I am using those to help me come up with some fun folds that I don't have to, put together through scratch, since I'm having this surgery and I want to make sure I am able to get this done. So to make the whole card close, I am going to be adding adhesive just to this little piece side, because it's going to go onto this piece. So I don't want to add a lot of adhesive to the front of the card or to the back of the piece of designer series paper. So I'm going to center this on here, but I'm also looking to make sure that this is going to cover the piece of designer series paper that is underneath, so it looks like it's just a normal closed card. Then I'm going to take this piece, and this is going to be centered on to this flap here. So I'm only going to be adding adhesive to this side of the sentiment and main focal point of the card. And then I'm going to add this to the front. Sort of centered a little bit, maybe not quite centered. And let me just look for the pearls I'm looking for, and I don't see them, but I see another one that will work. I have some pretty in pink pearls, so I am going to take those and use those instead of the gray ones. And this is going to look beautiful because it matches really well. So I'm taking ones that seem to have a lot of the gold glitter in them, because that's what I love about these pearls. They come in 2 different sizes, and they have pretty and pink peacock as well. So that is our very fast fun fold for this Fun Fold Friday, which I believe would be June 21st. So here we go. What a quick and easy Z-fold card. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to be back live soon as I am healed. Not 100%, but at least well enough so that I can sit for more than just a couple minutes with my back injury. And so I hope to see you soon. Have a great weekend.